Welcome to How to Heal and Strengthen Your Pelvic Floor. This is so important, guys, and it's not talked about. First of all, a lot of misconceptions about what the pelvic floor is. It is basically a sling. It encompasses all of your holes down there, and it holds all your organs up. So after childbirth or during pregnancy, there's all this intra-abdominal pressure pushing down constantly, as well as gravity. So after you give birth, there's things that can happen like organ prolapse. There can be tearing, and we've all heard about the joke that when mommies sneeze or pee or do jumping jacks or jump on the trampoline, then they pee on themselves, and it's just accepted nowadays as common. It's not normal and it's not natural. A lot of times we just fail to have the knowledge to strengthen it, and we don't know how to strengthen it, so there's a lot of shame that goes around with that whole topic. You can have urinary incontinence. You can also have fecal matter incontinence because all those organs are being held up by your pelvic floor, and if it's weak and lax, then things happen when the pressure is on. How to get started? Okay, you'll need either pillows, or you can have a yoga bolster. You can roll up mats, anything to get your hips elevated. You can also use a little kid's ball or yoga block, a rolled up towel, anything that you can squeeze between your knees. Now, an added bonus that makes this whole process faster, and it takes it to the next level, because you can strengthen it and rehab it with these, but I like to use a weighted Kegel system. The one that I use is called Intimate Rose, and you can type in my name, M-I-N-D-Y, Mindy, for a discount. So let me show you these bad boys. Just like in the gym. It starts lightest, mine's all over the place, but it starts lightest and gets to heaviest. Now, my baby's not 2 yet, and I'm about halfway. So I can't do my heavy lifter yet, we'll say. But you just insert them, and they're weighted. So a lot of times, 15 minutes in the shower after you do the beginning strengthen and rehab will make a world of difference. The lower abdominals will flatten out. That's a big benefit. Obviously, the pelvic floor will strengthen, so you won't have the urinary incontinence, you won't have the fecal matter incontinence, and then when you get into more of the heavy lifting, that's when you can get your sexual health. Right, let's get started. What materials are we going to need? This is the most important part for the rehab. You're going to need a couple of pillows. I have 2 pillows and a big blanket roll. All right, so our first obstacle is getting up on these. So if you recently had a baby, I understand this can be a little bit complicated and confusing. So the way that I do it is I just have a seat and go on my side. Because support yourself as you lower yourself down. Okay, so this is your first exercise, and I have to tell you, be very careful whilst getting on the pillows. I just seriously busted my tail and laughed for about 15 minutes. That being said, be cautious and ask your doctor. I'm just kidding. Okay, so you want to have your sacrum elevated, and this exercise, it's not really an exercise, it's just relaxing your pelvic floor. So you can have your knees relax in. That's comfortable for some people. Me and my martial arts background, I can't do that. This is comfortable for me, and this is actually the optimal position. You want everything relaxed. You can read a book, you can do your phone. Basically, you want to inhale and exhale and get all of that pressure off your pelvic floor. So if you have prolapse, or if you just have a very, very weak and overworked pelvic floor, this is essential. I've had a lot of people not progress when they've started the weight system because they started that too soon and didn't give your pelvic floor a break. So basically, inhale, exhale.